it literally says in the description, these are not cheap CZ. I hate to say this. I'm not happy with having to do this review. Trust me when I tell you I'm not. The only thing that stays consistent is the grind. Keep on grinding. What's going on, everybody? Very happy to be here today. You may have noticed in some previous videos that I've recently put out that you guys should all check out, by the way. I've had a ring on, and it's a pretty fantastic ring. I haven't taken it off. I've been wearing it since I got it. I've actually got this particular ring from HarlemBling.com. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Harlem Bling. If you're not, check them out. I'm going to have a link in the description for their merchandise. Now, I've purchased some of their merchandise in the past, and it's always been fine. I've never had a problem. The guy who owns the place, I believe he's the owner, his name is Eddie. He has a YouTube channel where he breaks down his products, and I think he does a fantastic job at being very honest on the camera, and he doesn't even edit his videos, which is pretty awesome. You got to admire that. You got to admire that. So, check out his website if you haven't, if you're interested in, oh, mosquito. If you're interested in anything like this, anything that is Harlem or blingy, check it out. Now, I actually purchased this product because I was asked to do a review on it. Every time I'm asked to do a review on a particular product, I'm always a little bit worried. Now, I did a review of some Harlem Bling tennis bracelets that I purchased not long ago. If you want, you could check those out to see how my thoughts on the particular item. And you'll see that it's not easy to do reviews on particular companies, because if that company for some reason doesn't come through, I'm expected to do an honest review. I've done honest reviews on Luke Zion. I've done honest reviews on Daniel Jewelry Inc. I've done honest reviews on multiple different companies. It's always difficult to do one of those reviews if the product doesn't live up to its name, because I don't want to come on this camera and say anything bad. I'll be honest with you, at this point in time, I don't really want to do this video, because I need to be honest with you, the viewer, the person who asked me to do the review, and I would never want to tarnish anybody's name. Now, when it comes to Harlem Bling in this particular situation, because I have purchased some stuff in the past, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never been blown away by their stuff, but they do have some decent stuff, and I think the price is pretty good. If you guys have purchased from Harlem Bling, you know they are a legitimate company. Their website exists, their storehouses exist where, you know, they get their stuff, they ship it to you. The shipping is usually very, very fast, and the customer service, although not always the friendliest, they always get back to you, so you don't have to be friendly. They're probably getting emails all day, and they're probably just answering as quick as possible. So I'm going to tell you my experience when it comes to this particular ring, and why or why not I would recommend it. Now, let me just say, I'm not going to be returning this ring. I did return the tennis bracelets from Harlem Bling. I did return those, but I'm not going to be returning this because I actually do like it. I think it is very, very pretty. Okay, now this is the solid 925 sterling silver iced eternity band wedding bust down pinky ring men's on the website. I'm literally reading off the website. If you look at the details on the website, it says that this particular product is solid 925 sterling silver, not plated or filled, stamped 925, will never tarnish or turn your hand green. Okay, now keep in mind this is silver. If it is silver, it will in the future tarnish. Now they have two different types on the website. One is an actual silver one where, you know, the silver itself is on there, but this is a gold plated silver. Okay, so eventually the gold plating will wear off over time. Now I've been abusing this thing and I've seen no color change at all. I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. As far as that goes, wash my hands with it. I'm doing that on purpose to give you guys a review on it. I've been wearing this thing for, I think it's been about 2 weeks straight, showering, washing, sleeping, all this stuff, so I can give you guys a review on it, and an honest review at that. And I have seen no problems with discoloration or anything of that matter. Now, keep in mind though, it might not turn your hand green because it's not made of brass like some other stuff, but if it does tarnish, it will start to turn black. Keep that in mind, all right? Silver will do that, especially depending on who you are as a person, depending on your body chemistry and all that stuff. Ring looks amazing as a wedding band or just as an icy pinky ring, which is what I purchased it as. I purchased it as an icy pinky ring. They had a size 5, which I'm very happy about because not a lot of people will have a size so small. I have very delicate hands, unfortunately. I've never had massive monster hands, and my fingers are very thin. So a 5 for my pinky is, you know, that is pretty small. But at the end of the day, they had the size that I needed. Very happy with that. Would make an amazing his and hers wedding band set. I agree, I think so. Ring is set with 120 man-made diamonds. These aren't cheap cubic zirconia and look exactly like real diamonds. Ring is 9 millimeters wide and is 6 to 8 grams depending on the size. Very nice and heavy feel. I'm going to tell you right now, I like this product. I like to support businesses. I like to do my best to help the community. You know, that's what it's about. And I appreciate the fact that this gentleman does all his YouTube videos, the fact that he puts so much effort and time clearly into his work. I do appreciate Eddie and for what he's doing. Now, when it comes to this ring, though, however, I was a little bit, I don't know. When you look at Eddie's website, when you look at harlembling.com, all of the products on there that will pass a tester, a diamond tester, they state will pass a diamond tester or something along those lines. They tell you on the website. This particular ring did not say that. But it does say that this is 120 man-made diamonds. Now, this cost me around 40 bucks. So I'm going to be honest and tell you that I knew they were not man-made diamonds. That would be impossible. He would have the absolute greatest supplier on earth because even man-made diamonds are expensive, all right? Now, maybe there's a little bit of terminology confusion going on here. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But man-made diamonds, according to the definition that I know of in regards to man-made diamonds, they will pass a diamond tester test because they are man-made diamonds. Whether they're made in a lab or whether they're real diamonds from the earth, they will pass a diamond tester test because they're made of carbon. They're made of the same exact thing. They're just being made in different ways. This says ring is set with 120 man-made diamonds. These aren't cheap cubic zirconia and look exactly like real diamonds. Now, that unfortunately is not the case. I did a diamond tester test on this ring and they did not pass the test. I emailed customer service and I asked them, is there a reason why your website states that these are 120 and I haven't counted the diamonds, by the way. Let's just hope there's 120 in there. I emailed them and I said, look, is there a reason why it's not passing the diamond tester? The website claims that it's 120 man-made diamonds. And I need to report back what I find from this purchase for you guys because you asked me to do this review. Why is it not passing a diamond tester test? I was told the reason why it's not is because it simply on the website does not say that it will pass a test. And I said, okay, I understand that. I understand that it's not on the website that it will pass a test, but if it states 120 man-made diamonds, that means it should pass the test. But it's not. So why is that the case? I was never able to break through that barrier. In fact, the email rep who was speaking to me stopped talking to me in the middle of our conversation. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that she or he got busy and that they weren't able to get back to me. And I'm sure they were a little bit frustrated with me asking, but I need to ask because you're asking me if this is a good purchase. I don't like the fact that the website states that these are man-made diamonds when they are clearly CZ. Now, unless there's something I don't know, maybe you can correct me in the comments, these are not considered to be diamonds. Is it a relatively icy ring? Sure, I think it looks great. Now, it's not going to sparkle and shine like this bracelet here. This is moissanite. It's not going to sparkle and shine like moissanite, but it is on par with some of the much better CZ that I've seen on different types of jewelry. I would say this is a very good CZ. I'm very happy with it, which is why I'm keeping it. I really do enjoy it, and the fact that it's held out as far as its color goes, with the amount that I've purposely been abusing it, well, I'm very happy with that. I think they plated it very well. Will the gold plating last forever? No. If you purchase a gold-plated product, it will eventually turn, you know, the color, the base metal. It'll turn into the base metal. It will never last forever. But that's okay, because this will look great as a silver-only ring. So I'll enjoy it while it's gold, and I'll also enjoy it when it turns silver. But unfortunately, it was not accurate when it came to what this is made out of. I don't even know if this is silver, to be honest with you, because even though it says that on the website that it's stamped 925 silver, it is not stamped 925 silver. So they're not man-made diamonds, because I did the diamond tester test and it did not pass. It's not stamped 925 silver like the website states, and it's also not 9 millimeters in width, because I took the measurements of it, and it's not 9 millimeters. It is actually closer to 8.3 millimeters. So would I recommend this to somebody if they want to purchase an icy pinking ring? You have to know that when you purchase some of the cheaper CZ products on the market, that CZ will not always shine. Moissanite, for example, if it's a good quality moissanite, it will always shine. A good quality CZ will always shine as well. In fact, I was very, very pleased, for the most part, with the CZ tennis bracelet that I did the review on from Harlem Bling. It was some very high quality CZ. I must say, this company uses some very high quality CZ. For the price, I don't really think you can go wrong with this ring. I've been very satisfied with it. I really enjoy it. I like that it's a thicker ring. I do like it, but it is CZ, okay? Unless the customer service rep can tell me otherwise, which they have declined to do. So when I reach out to the company and I say, hey, is there a reason why these man-made diamonds aren't passing the tester? The answer of, it doesn't say on the website that they'll pass the tester, that doesn't suffice to me. I'm not happy with that. I don't like to feel like I've been taken, okay? And I'm not saying that Harlem Bling has, you know, is trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. I'm not trying to say they're trying to lie, but I am saying that in the past, I've mentioned it in some reviews that when it comes to Harlem Bling, their descriptions on their website, they're not really what I would call a good description. It's kind of like when you go on Amazon and you see a bunch of different like words in order to like be tagging a product. Like you'll say a million different words that look kind of jumbled in there just so you can find a tag. That's what it seems the descriptions are kind of like sometimes. You know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But if it says 120 man-made diamonds, that means that they should be man-made diamonds. It literally says in the description, these are not cheap CZ. I hate to say this. I'm not happy with having to do this review. Trust me when I tell you I'm not. But these are cheap CZ. That is what this is. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy to have to say that. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. Unless I am misunderstanding, somehow, some way, these are CZ stones. They're very nice CZ stones. Is it worth 40 bucks? In this day and age, yes, I guess it is. It seems like a quality product. And another thing that I didn't particularly like, though, is it's under the gram weight. So do I really care if it's a couple of grams off? No, I'm doing this for you guys to tell you how it is, what it's like, would I buy it and all that stuff, should you buy it and all that stuff. It's a couple of grams underweight. So it mentions between like 5 and 7 grams depending on the size. I think mine came out to like 3 or 4 grams. It's a decent weight. I think it's okay. But the description is way off. Way off. So I don't know what's going on there. Now it could be, I don't want to speculate too much, but it could be that at one point they were manufacturing from one company and then they said, okay, we're going to manufacture from a different company. And once they manufactured from that other company, maybe the specs changed and they didn't update the website. Listen, I'm trying to be very, very unbiased when it comes to this. I don't want to come across the wrong way. You asked me for a review and I have to give you that review. So unfortunately, the width is wrong. The stone description is wrong. The weight is wrong, and it's not stamped as silver. So these are the problems that I do have with this ring. As far as the weight, as far as the feel, as far as the look, I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's good. Is it worth your 40 bucks? For CZ, it's kind of expensive for 40 bucks, but you're probably not going to get a better price out there for the quality of CZ. So I think the CZ is good. So I would recommend it to you guys, okay? I hated making this review. Hated, hated, hated. And I asked the customer service to please speak to me. I spoke with them over a period of time. I waited for them as they took their time to email me because unfortunately with this particular purchase, the emails were not quick and they took a couple of days in between emails. Maybe they're busy. Hey, it is what it is. But I haven't now heard from the company in about 3 days. They just stopped talking to me. So I didn't get my questions answered. As a customer, I'm not necessarily happy with that particular transaction. Am I keeping it? Yes, I'm keeping it. I am keeping it. I am happy to support this company with my money because I don't think that they're bad. I just don't like the fact that the website isn't accurate. It's not what you're supposed to be getting. There's multiple errors that I think need to be fixed, and I think that when you have a customer who is not necessarily satisfied or who is answering or who needs questions answered, I think that that should be the number one email that you respond to. I think that there should always be a response. The response shouldn't skirt around the issue. It should be answering the question in regards to the issue. Why is this not passing a diamond tester? Well, sir, the reason why it's not passing a diamond tester is because we used to use handmade diamonds, but then we ended up changing the ring. We forgot to update the description. Or something along those lines. Why is the millimeters wrong? Why is the gram weight wrong? Well, the reason why is because, they're machine made and it's never going to be the same. Whatever the case might be. Whatever the case might be. When I mentioned to them that it's not the correct width, they said, oh, we're sorry, that we laser cut our rings. I don't know what that means. That doesn't help me. I don't care how you cut it. If the description says 9 millimeters, it needs to be 9 millimeters. That's what it needs to be. Maybe like 0.5 millimeters off, just to give a little bit of, leeway there with technology and the cutting and all that, but bordering on weird, okay? I don't particularly like all of these problems, and I definitely don't like that they stopped talking to me. That's not something that I appreciate. In the past, I've mentioned that I appreciate their customer service. This time, I didn't get good customer service, unfortunately. So, I can't tell you whether to buy or not. I'm keeping it for all it's worth. I hope this helps you. Be safe. Catch you all at the next video.